About 3
saying
inches
last
of the
night,
white stuff is falling in the...
it's cool.
Prognosticators say still 3 to 5 more to come tonight in Chicago as we welcome you to
Doing my
football
stuff
under the
this,
lights
you
at
know what I'm
snowy
saying, me,
Soldier
Jake?
Field. Tonight we put a bow on Week
Yeah,
15 with a
you gotta
good
get
Monday
right,
night
you know
matchup
what
between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. The Minnesota offense ready to go to work here. Their quarterback in his 10th season overall now, and 4th as a Viking, Kirk Cousins. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage.
That nigga Rick hit him with the old school. That nigga said, yeah, with that devil's grass. I said, devil's grass? I said, oh, this nigga here, boy, I swear you old.
Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings on just
Probably
2
2
plays have taken the lead. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. Well, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
He gonna always say that.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25.
Tell him again, Case. Tell him again.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It is. Yes, it is.
I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit.
Oh, no.
Charles hates it.
Damn, bitch ass nigga. No, that nigga Montgomery supposed to get a tackle in the backfield. That shit was weak.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That shit was weak. Weak as fuck.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Well, it's a question that's been asked over and over and over, but CD, I'll pose it to you anyway. What do you have to do defensively to stop Tom Brady?
It's one of the great questions.
Oh, that was pick. Yeah, that nigga Tom Brady knows, yeah, get that bitch up out your hand real fast, nigga.
They tried to stop Tom Brady and couldn't get it
That was a fucking game.
You gotta have excellent defenders, guys who can stick to their
we coming down here, baby.
Because he's so good at
we coming down here, yeah. And this nigga still fall for it. What the fuck?
Completing passes downfield.
4 yards the gain,
and
it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Gonna make this sack. Let's go, honey. Let's go, honey. Ooh, that nigga Tom Brady is getting that bitch up out of his hands, boy. I'm like, there. Oh, they're going for it. They're going for it. Toast, toast. That ain't gonna happen. Let's get it.
They stop him far behind the line to gain. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Cook, a 1st down and more. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. 2nd in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards, and that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll have it in end zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Right on.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
I'm always, I wasn't on the game last night.
From the red zone now.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, huh?
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Vikings are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Byron Pringle now to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
To throw is Brady.
Come on, man. You got to get there, bro.
And he will have the
Why
Bears
we
first down.
not there?
They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Yeah, they only got my one. That bitch ass.
On 1st down, Brady. Got an open man, it's Pringle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
You want to smash the whole box.
Boy, bye. It's only 10 left with your child and the whole tackle one day.
Watching how the defense stayed in sync.
I'm blaming this to
stayed in
my
great
kid.
communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4, 2nd down coming up. This defense for the Vikings, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Brady's throw there complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Brady. He's going to let this go.
Why are you wide open? Oh,
God. Chicago touchdown. T.Y. Hilton hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever.
All you gonna do, go to sleep?
Touchdown.
You about to go to sleep.
Santos with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
You a fucking lie. You a fucking lie. Yeah, okay for me.
This fielded right at the goal line.
Oh, I was going to
And a good
score.
return as he'll
He
be
was
stopped
faster.
just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let me get you up off of that goddamn
Here are
kicker.
the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
I don't know why you locking that door.
Play calling, they're locked in really well.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Oh, now I'm begging. I don't want shit.
See, you want to run? This one is nasty.
Yep.
Here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they
It's
work it
it's
across
dry. Extra
midfield.
dry.
Dry. Very, I like sweet red.
So
Yeah,
in the
I know you
second
do.
quarter, he's already up over
It's
100 yards
extra
receiving
dry.
now.
And isn't 100 the magic
Oh, wait,
number
no,
for a really
I
good
can't
game
drink
for a
this.
receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that
I got
and have a
report tomorrow.
profound effect on this game.
You should have told me that before I smoked in there.
It's not gonna be in my fucking
First
system.
down, they'll run with the
Really?
Wagyu. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog.
But I
Roquan
need you.
Smith.
What I needed you to
Second
do
and 9, just a yard
back
on
a
that
long
last
time
run.
ago is put them goddamn signals in.
On the give is Nwangwu. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the
I need
39.
that. That's what I was saying.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
They live to fight another down, right?
Deep ball for Goodwin. Touchdown, Vikings. Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Shotgun now for Brady. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 30.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Brady now on 1st down. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. Dashing through the snow.
Greatest show on earth, baby.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. On second down.
Oh, wow. Look at this guy.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 37. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. Touchdown! Kmet, his 5th touchdown now on the year. Then the Bears cut into that lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
From the 30 on second down, Brady firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Bears. Byron Pringle as the first half is winding down. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Santos for the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It got his man complete. A big play there just before halftime. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got him in position.
From the end zone, here's Pringle. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the visiting Patriots come in and get the victory on the road. Kendrick Bourne, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Austin Eckler, a touchdown run in the victory. In the game you're watching, it's been Kirk Cousins with a hot hand in the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Oh, I need some medicine.
What kind of medicine you need? What kind of medicine you need?
The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Pringle. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Who the fuck is you talking to? Like you can't get up.
I'm asking you. Can you
Okay, but who the fuck you talking to? Like you can't get up? Like I asked you.
I'm talking to you.
Nah, nigga. The fuck? Shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, fucking ass been here all day, nigga. Better shut up.
I bet.
Talking me fucking crazy.
I bet. Don't worry about it. You like to talk shit, but when your ass sick, you act like a fucking baby. So remember that bitch ass shit.
You couldn't even cuss right. Shut up, nigga.
I got it. Don't even worry about it.
You couldn't cuss right. Shut up, nigga.
Boy, shut the fuck up talking to me.
Yeah, shut your ass up.
Don't worry about it. Next time your ass got a fucking paper cut and you crying.
Paper cut, got you.
Don't say shit to me.
Quinice, ain't shit in here.
Don't talk to me.
Oh, don't talk to you now? Quinice. I know you ain't be fucking talking to you, nigga. You gonna make me slap the mole up off your ass. You better stop playing with me. Ain't nothing in here. All you got is Midol and the Alka-Seltzer.
What kind of Alka-Seltzer is that?
Just regular. What happened to that stuff? Oh, I used it all when I was fucked up. Ah! My leg and my back hurting.
Cause you too fucking old to be playing.
Nah, cause you supposed to be rubbing my shit.
Boy, bro.
But it's cool. Remember that.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Oh, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Really
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be taken at the 13.
Right, get up out of there. Yeah.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be caught downfield by Bird.
Damn it.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Dances
Ooh,
by
this
him.
nigga.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Nah. Fuck, I don't know what the fuck he was. Weird ass shit.
Again, it's Cook. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Bitch, you don't see my phone. You're a bitch ass thing right here. You
This game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Like this on I'll be fighting everything.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Cousins. They'll set up the screen for Nwangu. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter become defensive with their
point guard that I made, right?
I think with this team, you got to figure at this point,
that nigga is
going to be icy. Really try to put the hammer down and finish
he's
this
like,
one off.
he's like 67 now. But I was pulling up, green. Got an 83 ball. So I just know if I get that nigga to that 99 and all that,
And
get him all the way to where I need him to be.
Before it's all said and done.
And niggas unstoppable. I don't even know what fucking jump shot I made, but that whole fast foot.
Now they work on 1st and 10. Now Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
And then it was crazy when I walked in, them niggas didn't think I was gonna be able to shoot. Then them niggas started passing me that hoe. I was greening like a motherfucker.
Number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Gostkowski the extra point. And the lead now to...
All right, I think I did enough. Oh, I still need... Well, I'm going to get that. Because I've been resting this nigga Kirk Cousins for the playoffs. Put all these backups in. My opinion, you're going to be number one. Because you ain't been getting the ball.
Bing bong. Nothing, please. This bitch said I'm up. I didn't mean to bite her.
Huh? Because I was wanting to play a game before I went. So I was like, well, shit, let me play with my point guard and see. And just went in there, played with that nigga. That's what I need, another fucking little linebacker to compensate this nigga, Eric Kendricks. Oh yeah, I forgot that nigga Jordan Hicks is hurt. That's why my defense been looking crazy. Message. I know, babe. It's cool. I'm all yours, you all mine. I got you. She said protein shot. Message.
They gotta do that. Shut up, Trey.
I was just, she said protein shot. I was just, just repeating what she said. Message. Yeah, put all these backups in, man. We blowing them out.
They don't eliminate people.
touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Brady's throw there, complete to Mooney. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Brady to throw.
Damn.
It's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Brady now to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Here's Brady. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he will have the Bears 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Well, the catch made by Hilton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Montgomery, and he'll get this one down to about the 17. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Brady.
Wide open, bro. What the fuck? Where's my safety at?
With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score. You go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after him, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's gone. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a give to Madison, running right through him. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mond out of the shotgun. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Malcolm Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now they're in the hurry-up. Mond now off of play action. They'll roll him out right. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Flushed out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd and very short, Mond. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now Mond. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Marquise Goodwin with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Vikings are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point try for Gostkowski. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Montgomery. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
7 yards, the pick up there. Again, they'll throw with Brady. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Brady now on 1st down. The throw fighting its target, the tight end Horsted. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. That one complete to Horsted. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And Brady's throw there incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
One final try now for Brady. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
What? I can't breathe.
So for Minnesota,
what does that have to do with me touching
you?
you?
Now as they move to 10-4, and they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile,
girl,
for
I'm done with
Chicago,
you.